Hello, world. Welcome to the Fitz Grizzly Experience. This is the first movie and TV episode of the series, and my man Wildcard Spadez had to come through so we can make this a fun episode with our takes and how we feel about some of these shows that we're going to go through. You know what I mean? Talk your shit, Spadez. Say what's up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, everybody?
Hey.
You know I'm here.
Man, put it like this: podcast available on all streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms, baby.
Please make sure y'all show love and listen to our shit. You'll enjoy it. But this right here in the Fitz Grizzly Experience, this is more geared to pop culture, movies, TV shows, and music. So we're gonna get into WandaVision. All right. Let's break it down, my brother. All right, WandaVision. You remember the first couple episodes and how we both were like?
The first couple episodes, that shit had me. Well, I was kind of like on the fence because I know that Marvel will come through, but I was like, all right, when y'all gonna come through? Because usually after the second episode, they start, like most shows get into it a little bit more after the second episodes. Not all, but most of them do. But you know what I mean? Some of the great episodes don't get into it until like the sixth episode, kind of like what is it? Breaking Bad. You know what I mean? That's
Breaking Bad. Sorry to cut you off, my brother.
Yeah.
It did kind of start a little weird from what I remember, but hey, it was golden.
A great show. It was a great show. So I mean, I feel like WandaVision has the potential, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like in the first episode, I was just happy to be like, oh damn, this is the first Marvel pretty much TV show on Disney Plus. And I'm like, it just looks so fucking good. It looks so good, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? And then the episode, I was like, it's like on some I Love Lucy shit.
Yeah.
And as a kid, I couldn't really get into I Love Lucy. It's black and white, which is different, because Marvel got them colors pop. Them graphics pop.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh man, I don't know how I feel about this. But then it's like all through it, it's some darker, deeper criminal link. So to speak. Yeah, like
yeah, man. It's crazy though. I think it's gonna end up turning out to be a great series, man. I think so. I think it's gonna end up being a great series.
Man, jumping into episode 2. At the end of that one, you see that she got pregnant and the color came, and it seems like each episode is like the TV shows and sitcoms were changing.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, these motherfuckers are creative. So fast forward to 3, and our girl was on there. I remember her from like Survivor's Remorse, Dear White People.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful sister, by the way.
Yeah, yes, sir.
She did her thing, and then she pretty much helped Wanda give birth to her twins.
Right.
While Vision is outside, talking to the nosy, smiley, cheeky faced neighbor.
Yeah.
Who was drilling the goddamn fence.
He was cutting it, wasn't he? He was cutting the fence with like a sawzall or something like that. Just cutting into the fence like cheesing and shit. Looking at
like, hey, Vision. And you notice everybody calls him Vision. Nobody questions that.
No, they don't. I think later. I don't know how much you go into the series, because off of watching that last episode, now I realize why everybody calls him Vision.
Talk your shit. Tell me, please.
Okay, so the reason why everybody still calls him Vision, this is just my take on it, is because Wanda's in control of everything. Okay. So she kind of wants it all to seem a certain way because Vision is gone now. The love of her life is gone. So she wants it to all, the world to look a certain way, like that fairy tale love, like she felt they could have had. You know what I mean? So everybody, and if you don't fall in line, you get kicked the fuck out, pretty much.
My thoughts exactly. And we always have these conversations all the time.
Yeah.
Our favorite shows and shit. And me and you, we can debate, we talk. It's just great dialogue. That's why we had to have you on this episode, my brother. Greatly appreciate you. And yeah, man. That shit was like crazy. Then next thing you know, she gives birth to the twins, and she mentions her brother. She mentions Ultron. So like, who is she? How she knows? And Wanda's just gave her that menacing look, like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, what are you doing here?
So the next thing you know, it clicks. It's like she's gone. Vision's back. He's asked her where she's at, and she's like, she had to leave.
Yeah, she went off.
And then, episode 4, just watch it yesterday.
Yeah, man.
And I'm just like, okay, now they're tying all this shit together.
Everything got tied in, and it made so much more sense to me watching the 4th episode. I didn't think it would take them that long, but like I said before, even some great shows have started out like that, where they're not going to give it all to you right away, but when they give it to you, it starts getting deep after that. So I think it's going to be I think it's a great show, man. That last episode,
their storytelling is impeccable. Yeah. And this is why, man, they're the greatest. I mean, I like some DC movies, and I always got to compare them because they both do superhero movies. But damn, it's like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Because y'all going to get knocked the hell out the box. Y'all probably already are for the most part. You're probably already are.
I think so. I think so.
I mean, you know how we always say, man, maybe they're probably better on like cartoon movies and like TV series, Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, what I mean?
That's what they need to stick to.
Yeah, because the movies, Marvel got that sold up. They got that on lock. And this is a TV show. This is a damn TV show. So, DC, just saying.
I mean, with Disney behind them too, that don't make it no better for DC. With Disney behind, because their budget is infinity right now. Like they can use any amount of money it takes to make it great.
Disney is a monster. Okay, so love WandaVision. For those of y'all who's into that type of stuff, please check that shit out. Get Disney Plus and get on those episodes if you're into that. Okay, so now we're gonna segue into pretty much switching gears so we can get into real life shit as far as the story goes. Snowfall. That's one of my most anticipating shows that will be coming out very soon. Last season had a great cliffhanger. For those of y'all who actually watched Snowfall and what happened with Franklin and how, oh my God, that was immaculate TV. Like, goddamn. So,
and they brought I felt like it brought the story together, bro.
Oh my God. Shit's awesome, man. So it's like with season 2, of course, Franklin's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Of course, he's dealing with the hood shit. He rubbing elbows with pretty much a damn CIA agent. It's reminiscent of Freeway Ricky Ross. That's what the story is derived from. It's reminiscent of Freeway Ricky Ross. Shout out to him. And rest in peace, John Singleton, because he was a major piece of this shit. Bro, season 4. Like the trailer looks crazy. All I can say is that it's one of my most anticipated shows, and the guy who plays Franklin is an immaculate actor. Like that dude, and his name is what? Damson Idris, right? And he's actually from the United Kingdom. He's from London. But watching him play Franklin, you would have no idea.
You would swear he was from South Central. You would swear he was from South Central because he plays the hell out of that character.
It's like,
man, and he makes Franklin come alive for real.
Absolutely, can nobody else? He's Franklin until the end of time, just like Urkel. Like Jaleel Walker is Urkel, right?
Yeah.
Chadwick Boseman, rest in peace. That's Black Panther.
That's Black Panther.
Like James Brown, dude. Exactly. Wakanda forever. Shout out to Cirque du Soleil Creations.com. For those of y'all who like some fly shit, printing on your shirts or whatnot, mugs, tumblers, go to www.cirquedusoleilcreations.com. That's a beautiful shirt that was made that my man Wildcard Spadez is rocking right now. Wakanda Forever with the Black Panther chain on there. Y'all hit that website up, put in your order, and go ahead and support. You know what I mean? Because you get some great fly shit.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, what I was going to get into regarding the Snowfall, of course, I love Franklin's character and the person who plays Franklin. However, he's from London. And he's playing Freeway Ricky Ross pretty much. And that's a, LA, California character. So I wanted to ask you, man, what do you feel about that? About, brothers playing American people when they're not even from America. How do you feel about that?
I think if they play the role, if they play it correctly, I don't have no problem with it. That's just like Idris Elba playing an American role. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't take away from the character if they can bring it. Another show they have an English guy playing an American gangster is Sons of Anarchy.
Word.
Sons of Anarchy. If you watch that, Jax is actually English. He's not American, but he plays an American biker, the leader of American biker gang.
I had no idea.
Yeah, man. But that's good acting, though.
I had no idea, bro.
Yeah, it's good acting.
That's pretty cool, man. Like, because, just like when I saw The Wire, when The Wire was popping and Stringer Bell, that's my first time really seeing Idris Elba ever act, in all honesty. And you would have thought Stringer Bell was played by an American actress. And come to find out, Idris Elba, he's a Brit. He's from Britain. He's from United Kingdom, London, whatever. You know what I mean? Either way, that's some good ass acting chops. So
exactly,
it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And just to jump into the next thing I want to talk about is my guy from Get Out. He was in Black Panther, Queen and Slim. Daniel Kaluuya. Very, very awesome actor.
Yeah.
He's also from Great Britain or London or whatnot, United Kingdom. And he's playing the late, great, rest in peace, Fred Hampton Jr. from the Black Panther Party. And from the trailers, oh my God.
Look, I want to speak on him. He's such a good actor. He made me watch Queen and Slim all the way through. Because I watched, man, Queen and Slim.
Is mid or is low?
I would say, that's close. It's like in between mid and low because they took me for such a long ride.
I've never seen it.
Yeah. Man, when you see it, it's disappointing when you watch it all the way through. It's like this is what I spent my time from my life watching all the way through just for this.
It couldn't be as bad as Wonder Woman.
Woo, it's close. Oh, it's not corny. It's not corny like Wonder Woman. I'll say that, but it's a lot of areas in the movie that'll piss you off, and then you get it. Like, if I'm gonna watch a movie and get pissed off throughout the movie, once it gets to the end, I'll be like, okay, finally, it made some sense. Everything happened the way it happened. Now I feel good at the end of this movie, but at the end of Queen of Slim, I was not satisfied, bro. I was not satisfied at all.
It's funny because when Queen and Slim was popping, the looks of it, that shit looks pretty.
Yeah, right. Like it's a black film.
And then once I've seen and heard and seen comments and heard like, she was alright, it just kind of turned me off, and my mind's on to the next, like, whatever. But damn, that's very telling. Like, that's crazy. This is probably one of the reasons why I never tuned in, because of the comments. And I don't really go by other people's reviews all the time, because sometimes I've heard not so good reviews, and I watch a movie and I enjoy it.
Right.
Like Watchmen. A lot of people don't like Watchmen. I feel like, to me, that's DC's greatest movie. That's just my opinion. I feel like Watchmen is one of the greatest movies, and it was rated R, so it was a lot of, bones cracking, a lot of blood, things of that nature. It gives you, backstories about each character while, it's taking place. It's just such a great movie. I won't even get into that, but a lot of people hated that movie. I saw that movie twice, bought the DVD. Like, yeah. I even had the comic book DVD as well before I saw it.
I can say, not to mean to cut you off, but what I can say is the only people that would probably agree with you on that one, bro, is DC fans. Because that movie was dry as hell, man.
It was dry today, but we can take it there. God damn it, take it there. Because DC does not make the greatest movies, but I'll be damned.
They don't.
Watchmen. If you have Watchmen on right now, I'm sitting there watching that motherfucker.
Straight up.
And then the series was great too. The series.
Yeah, the series was raw. I love the series.
Yeah,
the series was really good with Regina. You know what I mean? Like, Regina King, man. Oh my gosh, she killed it. If you didn't like Watchmen, that would make you like Watchmen. Not the other movie, but the series.
Like I said, this ain't gonna be a debate show, but maybe we may have a debate about things that Spades like that I dislike or disagree with, and vice versa. And it's gonna be great content for you all who like this type of shit. This is the Fitz Grizzly experience. We just talk shit, make it look dope and fly, and have fun. That's what it's all about. We appreciate everybody tuning in. So all I can say is when it comes to British actors, not taking away or disparaging them, it's just a little bit odd how Hollywood won't give a shot to American actors who are well capable of doing it. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got someone from another country abroad playing a prominent character in Snowfall, as well as the movie with Fred Hampton, Judas and the Black Messiah, which is coming out soon, and that shit looks amazing. Like, he got his voice done changed, and I'm a revolutionary, and like his vocals and the way he talks is like you wouldn't even know that he's from London. You know what I'm saying? So that's just amazing acting. But this is like Hollywood. How come you don't ever really consider, American actors who can play American people? I'm just asking. I'm not disparaging anyone. I love you all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Spades had his take, and that's greatly appreciated. But what do you think about Hollywood not giving American actors those opportunities, even though, sometimes maybe they just don't have good Black American actors that can play those roles? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, honestly, like I said, if you can bring the character to life, I don't care if you're from Mars. As long as you can bring that character to life, I'm good with it. Now, as far as the American Actors Union Guild or whatever you want to call it, I don't know the exact name of it. They probably don't appreciate that too much because there's American actors out there that probably could bring the role just as good, if not better. But I mean, when these guys do casting, they look for a certain thing in somebody, and they have people in mind that they want for to do it. But if somebody comes in there, and I've heard of it a lot of times, people pushing people out the way for roles just because they did better at the screening or whatever you call it, the casting call or whatever. They do better at the audition. Right. It's people that do better at the audition, so they end up getting the part. So I mean, that's how I feel. I mean, as long as you bring the character to life, I don't matter. It doesn't matter where you're from. Don't matter.
Hell yeah. You know something? I feel the same way, but it was just a question I had on my mind. I'll be asking all types of questions. I'm not politically correct or whatnot, so I just be like, hey man, that's all. And I'm just glad that you and I are always on the same page when it comes to these type of topics, and it's always great, man. So that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about when it comes to these shows, man. WandaVision, that shit is lit. You know what I'm saying? And I think it got like 4 more episodes, so I'm anticipating Friday for when it comes out. You know, I'm anticipating Snowfall for when that comes out, season 4, and Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yes, sir.
That shit looks amazing, man. But I mean, that's pretty much been our show. You know what I mean? This is the Fitz Grizzly Experience. Please subscribe. Enjoy the show. Like and subscribe. And my man, my brother, my ace in the hole, even though I'm ace and he's spades, but you know, I changed the name at the time now to Fitz Grizzly because I evolved a certain bit. But either way, it is what it is. That's my brother from another, and I'm just so glad to have him on the Fitz Grizzly Experience. He will be a reoccurring, I wouldn't even say guest. He's pretty much like, you know what I mean, he's a part of this shit too. Just like to put it like this podcast.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
You know I'm saying?
Thank
so,
you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me on too, man. Like
Absolutely.
like you said,
hey, you'll be back. Okay?
Hey, y'all heard him. Y'all heard him. Hold him to that. Hold him to that.
You'll be back, my brother. Absolutely. And I appreciate everyone who took the time to tune in just to get a little taste. We're going to have more episodes as far as music side goes and, you know, movie, TV stuff, just to talk about cool shit. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate y'all. Please like and subscribe and be on the lookout. Stay tuned. Peace.